the main sewer line, the 4-inch underground. Yesterday I was concerned about it, so I got a camera and scoped the drain out with a snake camera. It's completely unusable. Now we've gone to actually having to replace the entire sewer system for this house. The water line's right here. I was swinging the pick there. Oh my God. The water main comes in right beside the sewer pipe that I'm about to cut open. It shouldn't be right there, but it is. I was swinging a pick like right there, right at it yesterday, not realizing it was buried in the muck right there. Pretty lucky that I didn't bust the water main, but what the hell, right? What else could go wrong? So I've got to cut into the cast iron pipe. These regular hacksaw blades in the Sawzall are not working very well. So one guy recommended we try these. They're specifically designed for heavy cast iron and like heavier gauge steel. It's got carbide teeth, it's called the Torch. I've never tried one before. It's like a $22 blade, so. Yeah, that definitely sucks because it broke off underneath the footing of the house. Now it's just gonna be more of a pain in the ass to connect onto it. I'm gonna have to dig out and just kind of dig underneath and get under there. I just busted out this piece of the foundation here just to give me a little bit more room. Cause I gotta cut that pipe off somewhat, at least somewhat square. This sleeve has to go on there. And then I also have to try and tighten those nuts. It gives me some working room at least. If that breaks off, Marty's in trouble then.
Marty's taking a flight then.
I don't know why these houses always try to give me such a goddamn hard time. This just keeps getting worse and worse. So I got it ground off nice and clean, well, pretty clean. And then I sprayed the garden hose in it just to sort of flush it out a little and clean it off a little bit, get ready to connect on. And I can see it's cracked more than I thought. The crack goes back like 6 inches further than I realized, so. Amanda's taking me out for dinner tonight. Action!
I love getting spooked. Last year.
I'll put this stuff around. So I've got a gimbal now, so my hand is as shaky as always, but the gimbal stabilizes it, so it seems like I'm actually improving with my camera skills, but I'm not. Now I'm just struggling to use the gimbal properly because I'm pretty new to this. We're getting there. Like the entire perimeter is framed aside from a few spots where we couldn't because we've got plumbing exposed on the floor. So we couldn't put our bottom plate down, so we couldn't put in a few studs here and there. There's a couple spots like that. But other than that,
made huge progress. Holy jeez.
We still got massive piles of dirt.
Yeah.
And they're becoming, just kind of irritating. It's hard to keep the place clean when we're walking around, dragging extension cords and knocking this dirt everywhere. So you have to sweep this pile back up into a tidy pile like 8 times a day.
Okay.
So everybody has a schedule, and if they can't be here until certain days, that causes delays. So that's what it is.
Hurry the hell out.
Okay, well I will. I will. I was just putting bonder on the edge of the old concrete. That's what he's doing behind us. It's just concrete bonder. It's basically like a glue because we're pouring new concrete. This makes sure that our new concrete bonds to the old in case it's a little bit dirty or dusty or whatever. Should still always clean it off anyways, but we like to do things properly, so hence the bonder.
There we go.
Why do we always use spray foam in a basement? So first of all, we're using R20 spray foam. So that's around 3 inches thick spray foam. The spray foam goes behind the stud, so we've got an inch gap between our stud and our foundation. So we'll have at least 1 inch thick of solid insulation all the way behind, and then another 2 inches in between the stud cavities. So that gives us our R20 insulation for the basement. Why do we always use spray foam in a basement instead of batt insulation like rock salt or fiberglass with a vapor barrier? Well, if you've been watching this channel for any amount of time, you would have seen me in the past show you multiple examples. Always use spray foam. So I had just poured some self-leveling cement right here. This is the opening that we cut through the structural concrete foundation wall. So when we cut that and we looked at the two different concrete floors, we could realize that one floor was about maybe a ½ inch higher than the other. We're tiling here, so we can't have that difference in height. So there's some of the self-leveling cement. That's one bag. We're definitely gonna need to pour at least one more bag, probably two in that spot. And while I'm doing that, these two incompetents I found living in a dumpster. That's harsh.
A little hard. Might put my pole through the wall now. I'm incompetent.
Well, that's a totally different thing, Jay. So, incompetence in the bedroom is impotence. So,
Yeah, no, that is true.